Yeah. We always talked about starting the show before the show actually started in like the last couple episodes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maybe you should start watching it.
I should watch our pod. Yeah, that'd be good.
Wait, so this can all get this can all get cut out? Or
Not all of it.
So if
But most
Just
of what
because
we're
you
doing.
just
if
said
someone
that, it's all
slips
staying in.
I was
Right.
I was gonna say the C word. I mean K word. Sorry.
Nick
Right.
decides what stays.
Ah.
Nick decides what stays and what does not. So
Nick is God.
he's God in this room.
Oh God.
Nick the God Prech.
With that
Wearing
being
a
said,
gray T-shirt.
Prech.
Legend.
with that being said,
Prech? Is it Prech?
with that being
Is it
said,
Precht?
Pledge.
Dude, I can't fucking remember. What's your name?
Prech. Without
Is it Prech?
yes, with that being said,
Welcome into the Stargazing podcast. This is episode number
13.
13. To my right is my co-host Isaiah Killinger, our producer Nick in the studio,
Hey.
and our guest this week, Seth Harvey.
I'm Seth Harvey. What's up?
Hey, man. This episode, we are going to talk about the kind of a year in review of the music that came out in 2018. We'll talk about our favorite moments, albums that came out, and we have a special segment kind of planned towards the end of the episode. But what I wanted to start with today is talking about our role as interviewers on the show and how.
I'm just getting a phone call.
You good, dude?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
You good?
seen his phone.
Oh, okay.
He's talked about it. Maybe needing a charger.
Oh, okay. No, but yeah, I want to start with kind of our role in the show as interviewers, and when we have guests on, how their views don't necessarily reflect ours. If Isaiah, you want to?
Yeah, like throughout our entirety of the show, or like having guests on, we've had conflicting ideas. You know, I think I challenged some people, but yeah, we've gotten a little like people have talked to me about it. Like, why were you talking about this and that? And like, I mean, we are not talking about it.
Right.
We're for example, we've had guests here who love XXX and Tentacion. That's fine if you do. And some people feel strongly that people should not because of who he is as a person. But just because I have someone on the show who loves XXX and Tentacion doesn't mean that I automatically co-sign that. Because I don't. I
Right.
can't listen to his music, like, actually.
Right, and that's a topic we bring up a lot of our interviews. Like, how do you justify listening to artists that have histories like that? And, you know, it's just something that has bothered me some, just doing this podcast, just worrying that, not really, well, I don't know if worrying is the right word, just like our names are not associated with any kind of behavior like that or, you know, things that, you know, would be.
Yeah, everything that
Yeah.
comes out. Okay, for example, we have Seth today. Everything that comes out of Seth's mouth are his ideas, beliefs, opinions, whatever.
Yeah, where does
I may share. So we talked before. We were all three of us went to a Brockhampton show. He and I went together. We like saw him there. So we agree on that. But like, if he praises,
If I like R. Kelly, that
if he
doesn't
likes
mean-
R. Kelly, like.
Yeah.
He can. I don't agree with that. If he says something like if he has like and even not even music related, if he talks about I don't know, I don't want to put anything on you. But like, okay, so if I say I love stealing, that doesn't mean Steven likes
I just
that
love
doesn't-
robbery.
that doesn't mean Steven likes to steal.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah, but we're our interviewers, and we try to let our guests be themselves on the show as much as we can. So
yeah, it's not for us to
so if you get offended, too bad. That's what.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what
You
we're
guys
gonna
are.
say.
It's okay to get offended about
And
it.
it's okay. And it's okay. We get it. I got offended. A couple.
What'd you get offended by?
Don't worry.
Don't worry. No, you got. What was it?
I got offended.
By what?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember I was like, "What?"
I was
Why would you?
offended by Nick's retweet on our Twitter page.
That was.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, we'll
he's,
be honest.
he's heard about it.
The bird one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
that one.
I showed him the bird one.
I know.
it was
That's what he
was
said.
literally the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was crazy.
Nick's feelings are hurt. That's sad.
All right.
I'm
I'm sorry,
sorry.
Nick.
My feelings aren't hurt. You deleted it.
I love you,
Oh
Nick.
my gosh, dude, that's Nick's hurt. That's Nick's hurt tone.
Yo, I gotta step out and make a phone call real quick. Is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Put it on the-
I'll be back. No worries.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. So,
So, with that being said, I think we covered. Do you think we covered that?
I think so.
Yeah, we don't need to dwell on that too much.
No.
It's easy. It's as easy as what our guests say isn't what we think.
Just and it's just as like we're gonna have edgier guests, and guests that aren't so, but whatever they say is not a reflection of our show necessarily, and we also don't want we want to give them, like I said, freedom to be themselves. So
yeah,
anything
no restrictions to me.
anything a guest says in the show is their own view and their own view.
That's
only.
That's third party,
Third party. That's right.
and Nick's the first party because he's
Hey.
the best.
The best producer in the game, boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Hey.
working with you're working with two slouches,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
and there you are.
We just show up and Nick.
we
Nick does
show
all
up.
the work.
We show up and talk about bullshit, and Nick
Sometimes we don't do anything.
and Nick just makes it sound way better than
Some
it
weeks
actually
we do
does.
not do anything. That is true.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
we didn't do anything the last 2 weeks.
shout out Nick.
We did 2 weeks ago. It just went up late. It went on Monday.
It went out, whatever.
Shout
But
out
like,
Nick. Best teeth in the game. Are you best teeth in the game?
Best teeth.
Your teeth looking good?
no, we don't have. We're not big enough to even
Oh,
discuss that.
no.
That's up to Anderson, Paak, and Fantana right now. I'm sorry, Nick.
That's okay.
I don't want to get
Sorry,
you caught
dude.
up into that.
That's all right.
You can't be the best teeth battle yet.
Seth has,
there.
Seth has pretty good teeth.
Dude, nice teeth, Seth.
I like his jawline
Yeah, it's like-
in a very heterosexual way.
Why?
on.
Wow. Okay. That's like
I have
Just
a girlfriend.
appreciate it.
that's like saying no homo. Why did you need to say that?
Because I have a girlfriend, and I don't want people
Isaiah's
to think.
views are not mine.
I don't want people to think I'm flirting with Seth
Isaiah's views
the whole
are not
show.
mine. You see,
Because I'm not.
individual representative views.
I'm just making sure it's very clear. I will not be flirting with Seth, but it may look like it.
There you go. Now you have it.
I'm very enamored by people who have similar music tastes as I do, and he does. Oh,
What was that?
that was a door.
That
Hey.
was the thunder.
Okay.
Well,
so
It's
you wanna?
today is December 6th of 2018.
Yeah. Disclaimer: the albums we talk about have come out only before December 6th.
Yeah. So if something crazy happens, the rest of the year, like would say
Let's say Frank Ocean, Kendrick Lamar, Childish Gambino, Yandi,
Yandi comes out, yeah. The Weekend.
The Weekend, the Chapter 6. Yes, that
Mhm.
could.
Mhm.
Helpless.
We're only gonna talk about what we can.
I'll tweet it out January 1st. That's when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I always wait because I don't like when publications do that.
But we're doing it. It's finals week though. We're not gonna be here.
Yeah, we won't. It's not our choice, really. I mean, I'm gonna tweet it out, so I'm doing both.
Yep.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what.
What?
This was a damn good year for music.
You think so?
Who didn't drop?
Just because people drop doesn't mean it's a good year.
It was crazy, dude. This is like one of the best years I can remember. Like so many projects that I anticipated coming out did.
Mm-hmm.
It's been crazy. I mean, you
Like-
had
Like a lot of theories were like proven to be true.
Yeah, and like Kanye came out and Cudi did something, and it was just wild. Earl Sweatshirt came out his first thing in years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, J. Cole, which was underwhelming to me. We'll get that later.
Yeah, it was underwhelming an hour after we listened to it.
Yeah, but Drake dropped, X dropped before that.
Twice.
Yeah.
He's dropping again tonight. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, the Skins thing
Oh,
was
that's
supposed
right.
to come out tonight,
That's right.
but I listened to the leak.
Post Malone, Brockhampton. I mean, fuck, it was crazy. It was a crazy year. Ski
Yeah.
Mask.
Ski
There's
Mask
two things.
Twice. But that's another thing though. Is
Travis
like
Scott.
you have to drop. Like a lot of artists are under the belief that you have to drop all the time now. But you don't, because Travis Scott took
Yeah, I don't
3 years.
think so. Yeah.
Well, Travis Scott drops every year though.
But it always he builds it really well. Like Astroworld was advertised before Birds ever came out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but he still drops every year. Like
Mhm.
like Travis Scott's gonna drop something next year. Maybe he probably doesn't have to now,
No, he's a superstar now.
but he likes to, because he didn't have to. I don't think he had to after Birds. He could have waited to drop the Quavo tape, but whatever.
Well, that came out last year.
That came out
That was in 2017.
December last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped every year since Alfaro, I believe.
That's crazy. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Prolific, but yeah. So lots of good stuff. Juice World blew up this year. The Weeknd had that tape. Just Cardi B also blew up this year.
Cardi B had a great year.
It's crazy. really good.
Cardi B had a fantastic year.
Yeah. Well,
There's been a lot of beef this year too.
yeah, Drake, Pusha T, and
Drake and Kanye, sort
yeah,
of.
that's weird.
And
I
then
don't get
Cardi
that.
B and Nicki Minaj.
That was dumb.
It was dumb.
Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott.
Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott and Nicki Minaj versus the world.
Nicki Minaj, that came out this year. Nicki Minaj's tape came out this year.
It was an album,
Yeah,
but
not the same thing.
Dude, what? Yeah, is there a difference now between albums and tapes, and EPs?
To me, there's not.
I think there's a difference between an EP and an album still, but I think everything is like a project.
I think an album should be. I think to be called an album, it has to be conceptual at this point. To me,
Nah, because there's concept mixtapes.
I don't know. It's hard for me to like decipher the difference between the two. Albums are usually longer.
No.
I would say. I mean, there's not a whole lot of mixtapes that are an hour. You know,
Mixtapes are longer than albums.
like which ones?
Like, okay, if we're gonna like go into origins of that, like mixtapes, like Lil Wayne's Drought series and all that stuff, that's like 20 something tracks of like remixes and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like that's remixes though.
Yeah, but that's what mixtapes were.
Meh.
And now then mixtapes like in like the blog era, mixtapes became like original creations.
Right.
And then now their mixtapes are turning into like their albums. Like Chance considers Coloring Book a mixtape. But that has the production.
Yeah, to me that's an album.
But he calls it a mixtape. So it doesn't matter to you.
And then like it's like Drake came out with More Life last year.
That was a playlist. Right?
What? But like what does that mean? You know?
Yeah, that was a playlist.
Mm-hmm.
And what? Oh shit. Okay, and then Kanye had 7 tracks.
Those were called albums. Yeah,
that wouldn't have happened.
Right. Yeah, those were called albums. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Seth's back. Hello.
That's back.
I'm back. Hope we didn't
We're
miss any riveting
talking-
conversation.
Yeah, right. Well, okay. Well, right now we're talking about like the difference between if there even is a difference between albums, mixtapes, EPs. What do you think?
It's all marketing ploys.
That's what I think,
That's
too.
the only reason why Drake has mixtapes and playlists is so he doesn't have to say their albums for his record label and shit.
Yeah, like that's what. Yeah, like if you're reading this too late, it's too late. Is that a mixtape?
No, that's an album.
He called it a mixtape.
Yeah. See, that's weird. Like
No, it's not an
I
album.
don't like it's meaningless almost.
But is
to
it
me.
Drake's
is.
best project?
Take Care is.
Ooh, got him.
Take Care is. I'll subscribe to that. Take Care is fire, but that's because Abel made it. So
What a savage.
No, dude. Quentin Miller made it.
Quentin Miller made it. If you're reading this, it's too late.
No, he also made Take Care. He was on Take Care.
But it was mostly Abel.
Okay. I mean, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
But you
thank
got to credit both.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Okay.
But 10 bands, certified banger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10 minutes is hard.
10 bands forever.
If you're reading this is too late, it's definitely Drake's second best.
It's
No,
it's
but
so
this year-
surprisingly solid.
Yeah.
Like there's it's pretty
It
watertight.
stood up too.
Yeah, it's
like,
still good.
Like I go back and I'm like,
Let's listen to some Star
there's
67 right
there's
now.
a couple songs on here that are better that I liked. Now
That's
that I
like
don't
one
like.
of the,
And that's a big deal for a Drake project because I'm like, this isn't bad. Like this is like good. This
Yeah.
isn't
I
filler.
usually don't like Drake.
and that's
but I
like one
like
of
two
that's
Drake
like
things.
I hate Drake.
I hate to say it's like his rappiest project, but that might be like his rappiest.
If you're reading
project.
this is too late,
It's pretty
Yeah.
trap
oh
heavy.
no, that's
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
that's like a thing.
Yeah.
That's like
So.
a thing.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's people are like, yeah, if you're reading this is the Drake rap,
Right. And like I mean I appreciate. I mean I'm not a Drake. I want to call myself a Drake hater. I just like it's not.
I
my
will.
f- It's not.
I consider myself to be one, and
I
so
will
does
forever
everyone
hate
else.
Drake.
So it's fine.
He's,
I don't
he's
know.
He's
dead.
just culture vulture. Like we
He
talked about, we talked about the
is.
fucking the Blueface thing, like dog.
The Blueface thing.
Yeah, you saw that when okay, you know who Blueface is, right? It's
Mhm.
the dude that Mike was playing, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like one of the hottest up and coming rappers,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like super offbeat. Well, he's considered offbeat. I don't think
Right.
he is. He ends at the end of every measure, but it just sounds weird and
Mhm.
unnatural. And then Drake is in his DMs. He sent him like 8 messages in a row, like, "Yo, I like what you're." It's like, "Yo, I like what you're doing." I had Hit Boy make us a banger, man. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the track right now. I love what you're doing. We gotta work. It's for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he said it's like 8 messages, no, like, and he never replied. It's just Drake's texting him like a fucking, like he has a crush on him, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
You know,
So
that's a good thing that came out in 2018 is Drake looked like a fucking clown the entire year. The entire year. With
think so?
Scorpion, I think this was his clowniest year. The whole Adidon shit, Push exposing him, then him blaming it on Kanye.
Yeah, we started talking. Yeah, we mentioned like while you were gone, we were mentioning like beefs that happened this year. Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott.
Nicki
like,
Minaj,
like
Nicki
Oh,
Minaj
that
was the
happened.
world.
I
informally.
forgot that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like informal. That was like a week thing. But then Nicki Minaj and Cardi, and then everyone basically everyone against Nicki Minaj. But
Yeah, that was
The
crazy.
Kanye, not the Kanye, and the Eminem,
Kanye and Drake sort of.
the shadow, the Pusha T, Eminem.
Pusha T.
That was very, very.
Pusha T, Eminem.
That was a misspeak. That was Pusha T Drake. I was thinking of Eminem and MGK.
Oh,
That
didn't see
happened.
That happened this year.
Oh
too.
my
I was
gosh.
re-listening to Rap Devil. That's not a bad song. Like
no, it's not a bad song.
MGK, like his main argument was that you were being a dick by blackballing me, and Eminem's response is like, "I don't care. I don't like you, and you're losing this beef right now."
And that's perfectly fine.
And that is the best way to respond
and
to it.
then he did lose.
And then he fucking lost hard.
But MGK made the mass audience care about him for about a week and a half or so.
That
Before he-
video has 130 million views.
Really?
Killshot has like 160. That's crazy, for
crazy.
MGK.
And then we had
MGK had that one song though.
Wild Boy. That was
No, that pop song.
Hotline Bling.
was that this year?
No, I'm
Hotline Bling
saying-
was a good song.
no, but he had MGK had that like he had a big song on the radio. A Little More Love, I think it was called.
Dude, you're talking to the wrong person about radio.
Hey, that happened.
Back on the subject of that whole mixtape thing.
So like, okay, yeah, like mixtape albums, like I don't think there's a difference anymore. It's a project.
it's all labels.
It's just harder to say project.
Mm-hmm.
Like some rap songs, album,
That's an album.
25-minute album. Don't give a shit.
FM is shorter than some rap songs.
Is FM an album?
Yeah. How isn't it?
I don't know. See,
It's a concept. Earlier you said albums have to have concepts.
That's
There-
true.
It is cohesive.
Dog.
that's
doesn't-
true. I mean, I'll
there's
give you that.
there's no difference, man.
I'll give you that.
There's no difference anymore. I don't think. It's all.
It's just
If
like
anything, they're all playlists.
all albums are playlists.
Yeah.
But the best albums are really good playlists with segues.
Yeah, the best. Yeah,
Sure.
the best albums have cohesion to me.
Me and
Everything. Okay, I'll call everything an album. I won't call everything a mixtape, but I'll call everything an album.
Right.
Uh,
They're all albums to me.
Me and my roommate, we usually get in the discussion of like albums that are great, but the skits sometimes weigh it down. Like Stankonia, like the skits on that.
You don't
kinda
like the
suck.
skits on Stankonia?
No, the skits on like 36 Chambers and the skits on like all the Eminem
Oh, that
projects.
definitely adds.
Yeah, they're awesome. Like sometimes the skits just like muck up a project sometimes.
You know what I don't like?
What?
I don't like skits. Excuse me. Where they're just fucking.
They're just fucking.
They're just fucking.
They're literally just fucking.
Dog. On Notorious B.I.G.
Mhm.
There's an album where he's like eating pussy or having sex or some shit. On Big Pun, he's having sex with a Spanish chick or two. I don't fucking know.
That's a weird flex.
On the, but okay, like I don't know. But on Innocent Packs, the outro to Head Low
That one's
is
funny.
is a girl giving him head.
That one's really funny.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Like I just,
It is kind of weird hearing Anderson Paak like faster. Like this is weird, dude.
Yeah.
You're not a sexual
and
being
she
in my
like
eyes.
she like burped.
yeah,
you
she
hear the
burped.
burp?
yeah.
And then the car crash scares me every time I listen to it.
In the car, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, did someone honking at me?
No, just like I was laying down last night listening to it, and then I like went like that whenever the car like. That's a great album.
Better than Malibu though.
It is better than Malibu.
Ooh, I
didn't
haven't
like
listened to it enough,
Malibu.
honestly. You don't like Malibu?
Not really. Malibu sounds really long to me.
Malibu, it is a little grating.
But I love
on repeat.
the Waters.
I like the Bird. That is
The
a
Bird is
good fucking
fire.
opener right there.
Anderson .Paak. 2019. When is Anderson .Paak gonna have his like actual year?
I don't know if his style necessarily will.
He doesn't have much of a social media presence. Like he isn't
Yeah.
like getting beef with anybody. He hasn't like got big names.
He lets the
the-
music speak for itself.
Yeah.
Like,
And his feature list is crazy. Like
But,
he could be
like-
getting like
Yeah.
verses on people's projects, but he doesn't.
Like Like Dre made Dre made Snoop Dogg a thing. Dre made
Well,
Eminem a thing. Dre made Kendrick a thing.
especially
And
okay.
now he's like,
And you
Anderson
think him
.Paak
being
hasn't
on
been like
that-
a super thing yet.
Well, look where we are in music right now. I mean, this is the depressed generation, right?
Anderson
We're going
.Paak
through.
doesn't
We're,
work
Yeah,
we're going
boy.
through. We're going through hip hop's grunge era right now.
Right.
That's what I compare it to.
Right.
Gladly.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know if that even
But
fits.
Anderson .Paak's not hip hop. He raps sometimes.
He's pretty. Yeah, that was. I was showing. I introduced her through the. She saw him first through the XL freestyle that he had.
Mhm.
I was like, this. This is not how
yeah,
you
this
should
is
listen
not
to Anderson
This
.Paak.
is not Anderson .Paak.
This is not what he does. He sings way better than he raps, but he still raps pretty damn good.
Yeah. My introduction to Anderson .Paak actually was
Is it Pac or Pack?
either
Okay.
Either or.
was he had a feature on a John Wayne album. The rapper's name's John Wayne.
Mhm.
He's super tight. He dropped no, he didn't. He didn't drop anything this year. But like, is he a senior this year? Huh? Oh, okay.
Dude, John Wayne. I don't think John Wayne's a senior, bro. I'm pretty sure
No.
he died a while ago.
Yeah, lung
The
cancer.
actor did. The rapper's good though.
R.I.P..
The rapper's tight. Shout out John Wayne.
Shout out John Wayne.
Shout out John Wayne.
John Wayne doesn't get that much love.
Wait, hold on. Which one?
All of them.
Interpret.
Anybody.
That's up for interpretation.
Shout out Cowboy John Wayne.
Shout out to all Cowboys. John Larson.
Hey, there we go.
R.I.P. my man. Spoilers. I think my introduction to Anderson .Paak was he on the new Tribe album?
He was.
I think that's when I heard him first, and that's some of the
That's tight.
VMAs, and I was like, this guy's fucking killing it right now.
Yeah, dude, he's so talented. He's
Talented-ass guy.
I don't know.
He doesn't care
He-
about the numbers, man.
Not really. He doesn't have to. He's got everything he needs. He's got a nice
The
wife.
hip hop community loves
He's got a
him.
nice kid.
Yeah.
He's he's accepted. He's on Hot Ones. He had a really good Hot Ones.
He
can
was on.
tell-
That's how they know you made it. Whenever you're on Hot Ones with
Yeah.
fucking Sean.
Shout out Hot
Evans.
Ones.
Shout out Sean Evans.
Come on
Come on the show.
podcast.
Come on the show, Sean Evans.
That's this podcast.
We'll
favorite
interview you.
podcast.
We'll interview you.
Podcast love right
But
now.
we won't eat
We'll
anything.
just bring in some really mild food instead of spicy. He's just like eating like really mild cheeses. Like, yes, pretty good. Attaboy, Sean.
Let's get it. Okay.
Do you want
Now
to
let's
get
really get into like music this year.
music?
Okay.
Do you want to get into our overrated, underrated list?
That's a good place to. Yeah.
I got my overrated, underrated shit right here.
All right. Well,
We have a list.
we have
He's
I
gonna,
made a big list.
Fucking
We do
legend.
too. He's got a list, and then we'll just say.
Yeah, we can go through your list too. We'll just see where we're at. So, we're gonna start.
Cool.
wanna
Just start from the top.
Start from the top. Okay, first up on our overrated, underrated list, Room 25, No Name.
That's
Underrated.
okay. That's what do you say?
Underrated.
Okay, I think that's hard because it didn't chart when it came out. Did you know that?
Didn't chart at all.
It didn't chart. Not in the top 200.
Did the telephone chart when it came out?
I don't remember. But like a thing is,
So that would make it underrated. That was good.
but the critics, but like a year-end list, all the critics and stuff are having it at the like near the top.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard for me. I would say okay. So publicly, it's underrated.
Critically, it's where it should be, though.
Critically, I think so.
Yeah. I think even I'm keeping it. Like, I haven't given them any listens, honestly. Like, and
Right.
I love No Name. Like, I thought
That
Telephone
album
was-
was like almost perfect. Like I don't think she could have done anything better than she did on that album. Like,
She-
but not that she hasn't reached her peak.
Yeah,
You know, but like.
But she fills her niche very, very well. And that
Mhm.
like jazzy, like spoken word kind of flow.
I
She's-
didn't want more.
No,
It's,
it was
it's perfect.
yeah.
Perfectly. Okay.
Okay, Care For Me, Saba.
Underrated.
Didn't give it a listen.
Really.
Did not.
It's crazy.
It's good to listen to.
Sava's good.
Fan hit on what? Give it a 6?
Fantino gave it a meh,
So what? A 6?
not a number.
Oh, really? I
He
thought he
said,
reviewed
he said he did. He just said
But
feeling kinda meh.
it wasn't like a not good review or anything.
No, he was just
Oh.
like,
That's better than not good.
yeah. He was just like, yeah.
No, that was cool.
It's about a 4 to 6 range.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it's underrated.
I'll give you that. I really like that tape. Noir, Smino.
You didn't hear it?
Didn't listen.
Oh wow.
I'm missing out on a lot of shit because honestly, this year Taboo ran my fucking life.
Really?
No.
Taboo and Kanye ran my life.
No, that's cool.
But
That's
we'll,
cool.
we'll get into those
Well,
later.
yeah, we'll talk about those.
All right.
Noir is solidly rated. It's been pretty. I don't know. I can't gauge that yet, but it's pretty solid.
Right. Here's one that's gonna be hard to gauge. Some rap songs. Earl Sweatshirt. That's hard to gauge this soon.
I think right now from
I
the
think it's
discussion
pretty
I've seen,
solidly rated
Yeah.
because it's almost like Yeezus. You know, because there's some people that like. I don't want to say get it,
Mm-hmm.
but for some people it's just not for them.
Right.
But they warmed up to Yeezus.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
And I think this is like that, because it's very sonic. It's hard to listen to sonically if you're not like I was listening to Slums, which is like who he's been hanging out with while he was making it.
Mm.
So I'm accustomed to that like lo-fi, grainy, oddly mixed album.
Yeah.
So I think it's underrated for now because that album's really just like a masterpiece to me in terms of the lo-fi genre.
Yeah. Okay.
My friend Aiden, who produces the shit, he's like in the death grips. Like the production that doesn't really bother him. He's a pretty big Earl fan, but like right now he's still warming up to it, and like he wants to love it because like the lyricism and all that shit's great. But like the production is so weird. But it honestly, like,
it's all loops.
Yeah, and
It's
there's
just
that's
all
the thing. It's like all loopy, and it isn't that abrasive or weird to listen to or anything. But like
Mhm.
it's just very, very left field.
Yeah, I read an interview, so I understand his approach to the album a lot better. So
Real quick, Riot,
the fire.
dude, that might be my favorite closer of the year. That I
For real?
cannot
Yeah.
get that out of my fucking head.
Well, my favorite opener might be Cold Summers though. So
Cold
like,
Summer Jams,
or no,
almost fucking great.
Shattered Dreams. That was it. That was the
That's what
opener.
it was, yeah.
Knowledge is
Yeah.
crazy.
Pretty damn good rated right
It's
now.
a
The
really
hip
good
hop
album.
community is
Yeah,
very.
they're accepting of it, which is weird. I didn't think they would be.
They're just gonna hear fucking Earl like out of the shadows.
Because after Nowhere to Go, people were like,
oh,
what?
Yeah.
nowhere to go, me.
And then no one talked about the Mint, and then it
Mint
dropped, and
Jams.
people were like, oh, this is sick. So I don't know.
All right. Another album is kind of left field. Whack World, Tierra Whack.
That's pretty solidly rated, I think, because Noisy
Mhm.
gave that the #1 album of the year.
Just because?
the fuck.
What do you mean just because?
Just because it's every track's 1 minute?
What do you mean just because?
Like, is that why? Because it was just
It's
difficult
just,
to make?
I think everything around that album is like, that's another example to me of she did what she wanted to do. She accomplished her task. She executed it perfectly. Every song is a minute. That's in the generation of like endless scrolling.
Mhm.
Like, people's attention spans are only so long. Like, we don't, like, usually people, like, when I'm in the car with people, hardly ever do we listen to an entire song,
Right.
you know? And, like, the rollout for the album, too, with the videos that accompanied it, like, there was a 1-minute video for each album, for each song, because the
Mhm.
songs are a minute, and they were tailored to fit Instagram. The whole album's on Instagram.
That's hard.
That's a cool ass concept right there.
Yeah. And,
Mhm.
like, yeah, so
How long is it? Because I gave it one listen.
15 minutes.
It's 15 tracks, 15 minutes. It's
You
pretty
could,
wild.
you could listen to the whole thing going to, like, the grocery store. And on the way back.
walking
depending on
to my classes.
There
Listen
you
to
go.
the
Yeah,
album.
yeah, for real. It's a very like super easily digestible. That's solidly rated because she's gaining a lot of fans from it. And
yeah,
like,
like,
a
who
lo-
would,
and,
who
like,
would
a
know
lot
for
of,
that? Yeah.
and like a lot of people are giving her props, and the media coverage for that has been really nice.
Yeah, I think
So,
props are definitely deserved for that. That's like a completely, not like a new concept, but it's still like, that's a very strange concept to execute so well.
yeah, like if Vine were still a thing, the Vine songs would be dominating right now.
You think so?
Mhm.
Vine's underrated.
Yeah, because Vine is underrated.
There we go. All right. Veteran, JPEG Mafia.
Underrated.
Underrated as fuck.
That should be praised both by the public and by
Critics.
critics. Yeah, sure.
I've
But-
seen it has good critical review.
Oh,
I've-
it does, but
I've
like,
seen it on a
but
few
like
top
no one,
50s.
but like no one knows like who that is still.
I was
Like,
Yeah.
but he
hoping-
was able to tour though, so he's like gaining notoriety. But I still think that that's like,
Well, it's not like there's, his music's like very experimental and all, but it's like there's no like banger either. I think that's a
What
big
do you
part of
mean?
it.
Dude, Baby I'm Bleeding.
Baby I'm Bleeding is a banger.
No, it's sick, but it's like it's not conventional.
Yeah,
No.
it is weird. Even for like big hip hop fans, like
Mm-hmm.
I saw Dead End Hip Hop, they're talking about it, and a lot of them beside Mike were like, we appreciate it, but it's not like
But
I'm not gonna listen to
but
this.
I'm not gonna listen to this all the time.
But
Yeah.
it bumps in the dude. I was
It
listening to that
does.
this morning.
That shit is hard.
Yeah.
So
'Cause-
was I.
Because Calvert is like #2 on my Spotify right now.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a hard song.
That okay.
That's
JPEG
one of the,
Mafia.
that's one of the best intros of the year too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely needs more notoriety because he's super like now with hip hop being like a lot more like punk in the attitude and the message. Like he definitely deserves some more recognition, and he raps his ass off.
He does.
And he's hanging out with like Danny Brown. He's got feature on Denzel. Like
He dropped a song with Kenny Beats,
he
the
should
hottest producer.
he should be getting fucking props, major props. Because
Yeah.
Veteran is a jam.
Mm-hmm.
Give it
Oh,
that.
he was on Taboo?
Yeah, then he killed his verse. Also, that JP Mafia show I went to was probably the best show I've ever been to in my fucking
You went to a
life.
JP
Really?
Mafia show?
He opened for Injury Reserve.
Yeah, you went to that?
Yeah.
Oh my
He was
God.
in the pit. He was in the pit, moshing with everybody.
That's
He was hitting the blunts in the pit.
sick.
He was crazy. And
I
he,
fuck
he
with
shouted out to my Brock Panther shirt I was wearing, and he noticed my friend's Swan shirt, and they talked about Swans for like 2 minutes.
That's fucking fire.
That's sick.
Legendary guy.
That's sick.
Okay.
He needs to be on the show more.
JP
Do you
Mafia?
want to join the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an
Okay.
open.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
This is
Okay.
an open. This is an open invite.
It's
I'm
on
like-
camera.
Yeah,
Can't take back now.
actually.
All right. Another album that was kind of weird but cool. I think Mudboy Sheck West.
Mudboy underrated.
That is underrated because everyone's only talking about Mo Bamba still. But Mudboy had Kyrie.
As they should. Mo Bamba is a jam, but
Mo Bamba is, yeah. Mo Bamba came out, when did it come out? It came out like September last year.
Yeah, it came out in 17, and the video came out like February. No
The
one.
video came out
that was
February, March.
the Redbone effect.
Yeah.
It was the Redbone effect. Sort of. Well, no, what happened was kids went to college.
Yeah, that blew up in like September.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because kids went to college and started having parties. And you were with me. Didn't I call that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said kids are going to go to college.
We were on because you and I were on Mobamba before it was over 2 million streams.
Yeah, dude, we were cool before everyone else.
Yeah. Fuck with us.
On the Mo Bamba train, boy.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba, that album has so many bangers, but people, yeah, you're right. They only hear Mo Bamba, but like, it's so weird for that kind of
WESPN.
guy.
Yeah.
WESPN. That album's hard. I need to listen to that. I need to listen to that again.
We spin. Listen to Mudboy, front to back.
Don't skip Mo Bamba either.
No, replay it back.
Sick. All right. Vacation in Hell, Flatbush Zombies.
Did you listen to that?
I'll be honest. I am not the biggest Flatbush Zombies fan. I had no beef with them.
I think, you know what? It's weird because I think as a group, they haven't gotten better. But I love them. But I don't think their music's gotten better. And that like
from
hurts
when
me
I've
to
listened,
say.
I'd agree.
And that hurts me to say because Vacation and not Vacation in Hell because what was it? It was what was their mixtape? Better Off Dead. Amazing for me. That's a top 5 mixtape of all time to me. But like, and that was like it was like a real mixtape, not like what we were talking about. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was in that transitional period. But yeah, like Vacation in Hell is pretty overrated to me. It's got great songs. It's got some great songs, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
As a group, I respect the fuck out of Flatbush because like they have like
dude,
that
and
cool
they-
like hippie shit
They
going
have
on.
the best merch.
They have the best merch. I don't think
I
I've
thi-
seen
I
Flatbush
think-
Zombies merch.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen Flatbush Zombies merch.
I think they might have the best merch, but it's really expensive. So
best merch in the game.
All right. Here's an album that I know Seth likes. Taboo, Denzel Curry.
Album of the fucking year.
that album,
Album of the year.
That was sick.
is solidly rated
That
because Denzel Curry has sort of because Denzel Curry capitalized off of the meme,
Yeah.
and now his song is the walkout song to the Heat.
Which
the
one-
lineup
which
song for
one?
the Heat. Switch It Up.
oh for real?
Switch It Up's in like one of my top 5 songs of the year.
I cannot overstate my love for Denzel. A week before Taboo dropped, we were at a party. My friend was like, "Hey, listen to this 13 EP," and I fell in love with it because they have a little Ugly Man feature. And that little Ugly Man song, Zeltron 6 Billion, is.
You didn't
Instant
know about
fire.
Denzel Curry till a week before Taboo.
And then that dropped, and it was fucking insane. And here,
Damn.
here's some mad shit that
Okay.
you guys won't believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as I'm writing Jeff Goldblum, I write down a line where it's rada rada on a bitch like chowder,
And
and
then
then
he does-
Sumo dropped, and he pulled that chowder line out, and I was like, I didn't listen. You have proof that I didn't steal this from Denzel. You have proof I didn't steal it.
That's crazy.
But no, Taboo introduced me to Denzel in that
That's sick.
13 EP, and I've told everybody about it, and not a single person has been like, this whack.
I think Taboo is Denzel finding himself as an artist, like for real.
What's
'Cause,
your,
like,
what's your favorite track on it?
Probably Perks because of that, because that one line about mumble rappers, and Vengeance is of course great.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Perks, Vengeance, and fuck, I don't even know. They're all I can't pick one.
For real,
Perks
okay.
stands out for sure.
mine are probably like Switch It Up, Black Balloons, and I know there's one that I'm forgetting that
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
forgetting.
really like.
I'm gonna pull it up right now because I'm a jackass and I'm
yeah, I don't
professional.
know. So, and you liked Vengeance?
Yeah, Vengeance was
Oh,
fucking
That song's
insane.
fucking sick.
That song is sick. The
I didn't
JPEG
know
might
about
be
Zilla
a-
Kami until that song, and he
I
has
didn't
some
like-
crazy shit.
I didn't like Zilla Kami. He dropped, but I didn't listen to it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How could you?
My phone literally just died as I was looking it up.
Damn.
All
right.
Hero.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the thing is like I was listening to 13. I was like, this guy's doing some crazy weird flows right now. He's going
Yeah.
pretty nutso. And then just going jazzy out
Right.
of nowhere, and he pulls it off fantastically. Those first 3 tracks were all jazzy and shit, and the
Yeah, and the way
hooks,
he released
the melodies are
yeah, the way
great.
he released the album too, like with the 3 parts.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
that he is so fucking
Here we go.
tight, man.
Taboo, Black Balloons, Cash Maniac, Sumo, Super Saiyan, Superman, Switch It Up, Mad I Got It, Sirens, Clout Cobain, The Blackest Balloon, Perks, Vengeance, and Black Metal Terrorist.
Siren stands out for sure, and the Blackest Balloon. And Clyde Cobain deserves all that fucking views it's been getting. People are like calling it like a mumble rap kind of jam, but like
That blew up.
yeah,
And I
that
didn't even know that.
exploded.
Mhm.
Cloud Cobain has a lot of views.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that video is crazy looking too.
Video's great.
Looks like it was directed by fucking Spike Jones.
All right. Question mark XXX.
Overrated.
Overrated because X is overrated, but I
X
do
is
not hate
overrated.
you if you like X. He's just not my music.
I don't hate
Do
X.
not get mad about it.
I don't hate X. The Money Sign song with Matt Ox. Fucking goes.
And Look at Me is seriously a fucking banger. That
Look
song's
at me,
legendary.
dude, Look at Me is undeniable to me.
Yeah.
I can't not listen
Like
to it.
I get if you're like a parent, you don't like it, but like
Wait, hold on. But okay, you're saying question mark's overrated.
yeah,
Why?
because it's
Is it because of the stuff? Like, okay, so we open the show with that. Is that why?
yeah.
Musically,
People only listen to him because he's controversial.
musically, is it overrated?
Yes.
People act like he's like. I get that for some
Because
people he
people's
is
like,
their
oh,
Kurt
he can
Cobain.
do anything, so
But he's
he's
not.
great because he can do anything. I could go on YouTube, pick out 10 beats, and fucking do some things try some things I've never heard anyone else do, and then say no one's ever done this.
So it's
Does that make
overrated.
it good?
So that makes it okay. I mean, I see your point.
X is a weird thing because like people
Like-
love him that much, and it's like I'm not mad that you love him that much. It's just like musically and like critically, not like objectively. It sounds pretentious to say, but like he really isn't that special. If he's special to you, that's fine. But like
Yeah.
he isn't doing anything that isn't that heard of before.
Yeah, thing that I've noticed critically, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Question mark's not on any end of the year list that I've
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Like any publications or anything.
Right.
He's just sensational as fuck.
But,
He's
like,
really
it's like-
sensational.
Yeah, it's Luke's favorite album of the year.
Yeah, that's strange.
That's what he said that. But like but his reasoning is because of the variety of things on there. And I love Luke. You know it. Luke, you know I love you.
He's not. Yeah,
But, like-
he's not a big music
Oh no,
guy.
Luke,
But
but I love
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, I think it's overrated.
Okay.
But there's definitely some songs on there that are okay.
He's not.
I
a
just don't.
horrible
I just don't.
songwriter.
I don't really listen to
Yeah.
it anymore. Not after everything. I just. It feels like a chore.
All right. Let's get into
I'm not
somebody.
gonna listen to Skins.
Let's get into somebody less controversial, but also like sad.
Is
like
it?
Swimming? Mac Miller.
You know, it's overrated because he died, but the album is still great. No, it's a fantastic album.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people, like, it's great. It's a great album, but like
Mac Miller's
him
become,
dying, I don't know. It's
he's
hard.
become twice as popular since he died.
Yeah,
It's like strange.
it's like does it? I don't know. I don't think Swimming has the David Bowie effect. That's what
Well,
I would call it.
That like Black Star is like
Black Star,
literally
like,
a
he
song
died-
song. Like
Yeah.
that it's about death
Yeah,
and shit.
David Bowie knew he was dying, and he died 2 days before the album came out.
Then
right?
that elevates the music on there.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Mac Miller dying was happenstance. I don't know if that necessarily makes it better because it doesn't make X's music better.
Right.
So
Mac Miller, I wasn't like big into Mac Miller like whenever like he was really popping off. But like after I never had any like disrespect for him. I thought he was still tight. But after he died, I really went back and started listening to his shit. And the guy was talented. And Swimming is a good album.
I hated him until he started producing all of his stuff.
That is always a major way to get respect. is
Yeah, like I
fucking
didn't
producer shit.
like The Kids. I didn't like Macadelic. But when he did Stolen Youth with Vince Staples and when he did when he did Watching Movies with the Sound Off. That's when I was on board. Faces is another, like, actual, you could consider it a mixtape, because that's when it came out, everything was like, there was still a difference between mixtapes and albums. That's a top 5 mixtape of all time. So
And Donald Trump is still a banger. That's a party song because they fucking sample Sufjan Stevens, and that's incredible.
they sampled Sufjan Stevens.
They sampled Vesuvius
I
on,
did
on,
not-
on like the kids choir part. Like the
I did not know that.
sampled them Sufjan, madman.
But swimming is, I'll say, slightly overrated because of that. It's
Okay. I'll give it to you.
it's just for the wrong reasons.
I'll give it to you.
It's not about the music. It's about the death.
All right.
The celebration thing was cool though.
Yeah,
No,
for
that
sure.
was really cool. Yeah,
that was
like
really super tight.
the outpouring support after he died. It's been amazing. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. After Earl said at Floggon, they had, like this giant banner up that said like "Thanks for the memories, Mac."
Yeah.
And everyone in the crowd's like, "What the fuck, yo, chill
That's
on
hard.
this, man. I'm crying."
That's hard. Okay. How do you want to split this one up? This is Swim Life 3.
Should we do all 3 or do the whole thing?
Wait,
Because the
do
whole
what?
thing is underrated.
Swim
'cause
Life 3, Ray Shremmerd.
Did you hear it?
A lot of Ray Sherman. I like them, but I listen to a lot of it.
It's okay. I don't. I listen to them around the time they drop, but like songs from Slim Jimmy's like portion, the Jimtro
Yeah.
part. Yeah, that's tight. Like Changed Up or whatever it is. Chanel by him.
I don't know. I don't see anybody calling
Brinks
it.
Truck.
I don't see anybody calling it like any of it great.
I haven't heard a lot about it, honestly.
Sway
Yeah.
Lee is like he had a breakout year.
Sway Lee did have a breakout year.
Swavey did.
He's huge now.
Yeah,
But his tape Swaycation was bad.
but Swaycation wasn't good.
Yeah. So
It
I'll
needs
say-
to- yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll
say-
say it's overrated.
I'll say fairly rated because I mean it's
I'll say it's overrated for the wrong reasons.
okay. All right.
Again,
Here's another one. KOD, J. Cole.
overrated.
J. Cole's overrated.
J. Cole.
He's not bad, but he's overrated.
My first listen, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like he's
That's it.
trying to ape T-Pab 3 years later and not as well.
Kinda.
Like those were like bird, like those were like he does that weird like sample thing at the beginning of like KOD,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounds like this shit off of T-Pab, and I was like, this is really weird. Not in a good way. Like, why are you trying to
I haven't heard
do
that
this
take.
shit?
I haven't heard that take. I've heard that it's like what Absol tried to do
I get that too.
with whatever it was. What the fuck? These days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where
And-
Absol tried to make like a parody album, but it was more of a satire album than a parody album. Like J. Cole like kind of did it but didn't, but then kind of did, and it was just not for me.
And it kind of sucks because like that like concept of like drugs and addiction and stuff and like children is a cool ass concept to dive
Yeah, it's a
into,
good idea. It's important to talk about
But
because
he
like that's what
didn't-
like
he didn't
like
do
that's
well.
what Perks is about, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And Clout Cobain,
Yeah,
sort of.
but he
like
J. Cole fumbles around. He can't tell a story and he can't fucking produce. The best J. Cole songs are the ones that he didn't produce, beside Fire Squad.
he's got some nice production.
Fire Squad and No Role Models are jams. And the KO, the hook is undeniable on the kind of.
Yeah, that song's tight.
Yeah.
But
There's moments on it, but it's overrated.
but there's like songs like what is it? Kevin's Heart, the weird one.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not the weird one. The weird one is
Kevin's Heart's also weird to me. But
it is a weird song.
it's
The
like,
whole
is
album's
it
kind of weird.
Photograph.
it's
that
something
what
like
it's
that. It's
called?
something like that. The stalking Instagram.
Photograph. Like
Yeah, and then the Kill Edward thing sounds bad.
yeah.
It just sounds bad.
Yeah, also the whole gimmick of you having alter egos on the album, rapping, like featuring yourself is cool if you do it well, and he
If you
didn't
do
do
it
it
well.
well. But he
Like
doesn't,
Flying
he doesn't
Lotus
do well.
does it well with Captain Murphy and like
Quasimodo and like all the
Quasimodo
Mad Lib
and
shit.
all of them of Dooms. That's fine. That's cool. but,
I
like,
I want
do it
J.
well.
Cole to be good because like he isn't bad. He isn't a bad rapper, but like
and
his
he's like
fans.
super, and he's super smart. His
Yeah.
fans are annoying.
That's the part that annoys me. Is the coal miners, man. They're fucking.
The coal mine.
I cannot deal with them.
Yeah. No, I
Alright.
feel you. Yeah. It's overrated to me.
Okay. Next, we're gonna go to the Wyoming projects. So we'll start with Daytona by Pusha T.
Solidly rated. If anything, it's underrated because nobody's talking about it still. But like that has some of the best. That has the best rapping. That and some rap songs
Mm-hmm.
are the two best songs with like rapping in a couple years.
And it's like fucking It sucks to like
Like,
old school rapping, but
you
he's
can
like
quote
spitting.
you can quote like every bar.
Yeah, you can name a single bar. And I could tell you what song it was.
You can say what song it's from, and it just sounds hard. Papa Willie, tell the judge to Akinelli. Fucking.
Anytime a rapper says Papa
Prima
Wheeler, dude.
Machiavelli.
Hey.
So fucking. I can't. I listen to it.
hard.
I just get adrenaline in my veins. Pusha T
Underrated.
He
'cause
needs to be in the more top 10 discussions of all time. Honestly, Pusha T.
He's getting there. This album made me think about it.
I didn't listen to a lot of Pusha T. My friend Iden was a big Pusha T fan, and then when Daytona dropped, and the production from Kanye is undeniable.
Oh, dude, the synergy too between Kanye and Push on that album. That's
Boy. And 070 Shake on the feature list. I was like, what the
Sick.
fuck?
Sick.
Daytona is water fucking tight.
underrated because that album deserves more praise.
Okay.
I think I was looking at it was one of them, one of the lists. I was looking yesterday. It's like shitting on all the lists, and I think someone had it 6, and I thought that was I was very happy to see him up there because Push is
In terms of
fucking
rap
insane.
albums, that's like a top. I don't listen exclusively to rap. I listen to like 70% of rap. So
Daytona fucking jams. Listen to it right now if you never listened to it,
hell yeah.
or I'll
Alright.
beat you up.
Okay.
not actually. I love you.
Yay.
Oh, yeah,
Yay, Kanye.
I think it's underrated because it doesn't deserve all the hate it gets. It gets a lot of hate. I don't think it deserves.
It's
that
Kanye's
hate.
weakest project.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't make it like
Of all time or this
awful.
year?
Not this year.
It's Kanye's worst project he's ever put out, to me.
It is.
Yay is his
Okay.
worst project.
It is,
Okay.
but that doesn't make it horrible.
No, I don't
Should
think
we
it's
live up?
bad.
Should we live up to standard? Like, but is it like standard? Like if I don't know. It's too contextual.
Yay has
Like Ye makes a lot of sense. Ye makes a lot of sense though, because of everything that happened. I think Ye is better with the package of the Wyoming albums. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It definitely like that whole like
Because context
Era.
is key.
that whole like season that actual Yeezy season where he was in Wyoming and the live
Yeah.
streams after Daytona, all that shit, like, and everyone's like, oh man, after the whole Trump shit, like he really proved himself and put out that fucking good of an album.
Yeah, like everything made sense and felt right to me. Like actually.
I mean,
So I think it's underrated because it gets a lot of hate that I don't think it deserves.
okay.
I think it's pretty well rated because if it wasn't for the first track, the last track, and Ghost Town, that album would be insane.
Ghost Town's one of the best songs this year.
Ghost Town.
I know you don't
is
like it as
song of
much
the
as some
year.
people, but like
That sounds cool.
yeah, but like Ghost Town to me is one of the best songs of the year.
I think Ye is pretty well rated amongst because like I don't think it's I don't know if I'd say it's
And Yikes is in your top Spotify plays.
Hey, Yikes is hard.
Yikes is fucking hard.
Yikes is hard as fuck, dude.
And the last track is great, and I don't care if it was ghost written. And the opening.
By Sci-Hi the Prince.
Hey, all power to him.
Like County doesn't know his daughter well enough. to
I think the opener for Ye might be one of the best openers of the year.
I thought about killing you.
That's
yeah,
hard.
That's sick.
It's hard. That album's hard. That album's underrated.
All right, here's a Fantano 10. Kids See Ghosts by Kids See Ghosts.
It's pretty solidly
Perfect
rated.
album.
It's pretty solidly rated.
It's sick.
It's,
It's
a
solid.
masterpiece. It
It's
should get
solid.
nominated for
Everyone
Grammys.
freaked out about it. A lot of critics are freaking out about it. It's pretty solid.
If Kids See Ghosts is not on Publication's top 50, it is because they do not like Kanye West. There's no excuse.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's an anti-Kanye thing. 'Cause
If you actually like music, you can appreciate Kids See Ghost. And if it isn't anywhere in your top
Even
50,
just objectively.
you're a fucking joke.
like it's hard to look at music objectively.
But objectively, that album's fucking
But-
great.
To the most objective standpoint, like that's another like near perfect album.
You know what? I'm mad at that album right now
Why?
because I ordered the vinyl in June.
My friend hasn't got us either.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
I ordered the fucking vinyl in June.
Didn't Gavin get his vinyl?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my friends has this too, the other one does not.
Where the hell is my vinyl?
Kanye can't
Don't
shit.
Where
ask
is
me
my
shit.
vinyl? If you're
Kanye.
if
Come on the podcast and defend yourself,
if
Kanye.
you're the distributor or distributes the goddamn vinyl, where's it at? Okay.
It's Push. Push is in charge of he's in
Is it
charge of
Push?
distributing it.
We take back what we said about Daytona.
Daytona's a
don't have
6
the-
unless you
we don't
deliver.
have the goddamn vinyl.
Kids See Ghost is fucking undeniable, and it's only getting better with age.
Daytona should have had an
That's sick.
all-white vinyl.
That's sick.
You saying Daytona was alt-right? Is that what you
Should
just
have
said?
had an all-white vinyl. Daytona should have had an
It
all-white
should have,
vinyl.
yeah. That'd be tight
Every
as hell.
Pusha T CD should be just white.
Nick, how we doing on time?
Who cares?
Time check. Hey,
I don't
Who
buy
cares?
it.
We're gonna go over.
this is a good episode.
We can do
How-
it.
We're cool going over. All right, cool.
We can split it.
How does Pusha T, like basically only rap about cocaine and how gangster he is, and every single line never sounds the same, and it's all always so.
Because he's
fucking
super
dope.
smart. He's smart. He's a veteran. He's like a real student of rap. Like his favorite
True.
rapper is like Raekwon, I think.
That's
the
the
ghost,
OG.
like the Purple Tape is his favorite album. So he's just a
Legendary.
student. Fire.
Sick. I mean, there's a reason he was on top of the drug game too, bro.
For real.
Never got caught, boy.
Him and Jay-Z were like they weren't kingpins,
The
but like
Hove.
they got out somehow.
They're businessmen.
They're businessmen.
Yeah.
That's
They're
why
not a
Pusha T's.
businessman.
That's why Pusha
They're a
T's
business
in charge of
man.
good. That's why Pusha T is good.
Push
You know?
T good. Hot take right there.
All right.
Fucking love that album.
Nas.
That's pretty solidly rated because like no one likes that.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
solidly rated.
isn't that great? Not
I
that
didn't.
bad.
I expected a little bit more. There's some tracks that I like. The tracks
Top
that
Shot the
people. The
Kid.
tracks that people
What's
like.
the 9-minute one?
Everything.
Yeah.
That's the song that a lot of people like, but I don't like that one. I like Adam and Eve. I like Cop Shot the Kid. I like Bonjour.
The album's grading to me. He
think so?
tries to like make every single like lyric like so like intelligent and poetic and great, but like he always falls flat.
Do you think that's Nas is like a rapper though?
Hmm?
Do you think Nas is an overrated rapper?
Listen. I know that Illmatic is like a fucking hip hop like gem.
It
but
is.
I haven't given it like more than 3 listens.
That's fine.
I
Like,
think
you-
he's a
like,
great rapper. but-
Theoretically, you shouldn't because that album came out in 1993 or 96 or something like that, or 97. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
or
And
94.
it's not as good
or
as 36
95 or
Chambers.
91
It came out
or
in the 90s.
92 or 98 or 99, whichever it was. It wasn't 99, but like for real. But like, you don't have to listen to that because it's like that's the whole Lil Yachty, Vince Staples shit. Like, I didn't listen to that. That wasn't coming out when I was a kid.
But are albums that still hold up? Are those like more commendable than the ones like
That still hold
Illmatic?
up? Yeah. I think Illmatic holds up, but like that's if you listen to it.
It's not my kind of music. I
Yeah.
never would ever wish ill upon Nas or think he's like a fucking hack or anything. I think
No.
he's a great rapper, but
Yeah. But anyway,
the
Nasir, I like 3 tracks off Nasir, and 3 out of 7 is like an F. So
I don't care about most of the tracks. Cop Shot the Kid's a jam.
Yeah.
Cause that sample is fucking sick. That loop is sick.
Yeah.
mhm.
All right. KTSE, Tiana Taylor.
Fire, underrated. Did you listen to that?
Didn't give it a listen.
It's fire.
I
The
thought
first-
I think it's weird.
You said it was like Alicia Keys, but it's
Sorta.
but it's not.
I don't know.
It's fire.
I don't know. It's just like overly sexual too, and that's not my thing. So
It's fire. Dude, there's one song I don't like, and that's the last song with Mickey that was like written by like Mickey Blanco or something. But like, yeah,
all right. So we talked about the Daytona, or not Daytona. Well, we talked about Daytona. We talked about the Wyoming project. So naturally, next we have to talk about Scorpion.
overrated,
Fuck that album. Fuck Drake.
overrated.
Fuck that album. 2 good songs. No,
God-
1 good song. And it's down for what? Because that song actually sounds... No, the Jay-Z one's good too, only because Jay-Z. Because that Zimmerman line's too good. About they shot Zimmerman, he's still out.
Yeah,
That's a hard line.
yeah, but I like God's Plan.
God's Plan's catchy.
I like Nice for What.
Nice for What is the jam. It's undeniable.
Dude, what about Nonstop?
Fuck that song.
Bro, he just
And
flipped the
Fuck
switch.
that beat.
He flipped a switch.
Fuck that. I'll flip a fucking switch.
Fuck Drake.
It wasn't the off switch.
All right.
I wish it was.
Fuck
Alright.
that album.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Overrated.
We'll go into someone else who gets overrated. Maybe beer bongs and Bentleys. Post Malone.
It's solidly rated. It's fine. I don't like it.
Post Malone's perfectly
I've
rated.
I've accepted.
Post Malone's perfectly rated.
I think
People,
no one's calling him a messiah. No one's like putting him like on the pedestal. They're putting X on. There's like he makes music that's fun and easy to listen to.
and people aren't and like the only people that are labeling it as like rap are like people that are like dumb.
White dumb
Like,
kids.
Yeah, like that's fine because like even he himself is like I don't make rap. So you know,
he,
so
he doesn't care. And
you
Candy
know
Paint's
I used to
fun.
hate on Post Malone because of that. So I don't anymore. I just don't listen to it. Like,
I think I would still hate on Post Malone actively if Beer Bongs and Bentleys wasn't. I feel like Beer Bongs and Bentleys is actually pretty good. Like it isn't like great, but
the
like
production is insane. I would say that. I listened to that I listened to it all the way through one time. And the production was like holy shit.
But
It
I
was
don't
mixed
know.
and mastered like very well.
It's just weird. Like, I don't.
But I don't like
His subject matter is just like it's super repetitive.
Yeah, that is
it's
true.
not meant. It's not meant to be fucking like.
I know, but it's like
he's not making To Pimp a Butterfly.
I'll
He's
put the
making-
motherfucking pussy in a body bag. Oh, I hate that I hate that song. Just
Yeah,
for
Zach-
that
Zach
that
and
was a really
codeine.
weird bar.
so
that was a
stupid.
weird bar.
beautiful boobies. Like, like dog. Like,
I mean,
okay.
they are, like, 90
do,
like-
do you, bro? Like,
but,
you
like-
can like that. It's cool. I don't. But I'm not gonna hate on it. It's
I'll listen
solid.
to Candy Paint. I cannot
Candy
deny
Paint's
that. I like
fine.
Rockstar. I love that song.
Rockstar's hard.
I don't like that one so much. I like 92 Explorer.
That one's good.
That song's tight.
I like Stony more than I like Beer Monks and Mellies.
Sony had a couple
I
good ones.
But that's just because.
disagree.
But that's just because of Fall Apart. But
Yeah.
that got popular because of a live concert video. So
He
whatever.
put on a fucking hell of a show. I would never thought I actually got a Post Malone show before, but I was
Mm-hmm.
watching him after Brockhampton got canceled, and
Yeah.
he was really good.
That's fire. After Brockhampton got canceled, what?
Well, hold on. Speaking of Brockhampton, Iridescence next on the list.
That's very solidly rated. If any, it's very solidly rated. Because they're like a thing now.
Thank God.
Yeah. There's like, they proved, because they had to prove themselves, like without Amir, you know? So, and I think they did.
Watching them at the show, it was like weird to imagine Amir ever fit.
You know?
What did you go to the Iridescent show in KC?
Yeah, we saw each other.
you there.
Oh my fucking God, I'm retarded. Yeah. Yeah. I completely forgot that. Yeah.
We talked to each other.
Yeah.
Online.
No, Brockhampton. People need to talk about Brockhampton. And I know that people that are in the know about Brockhampton cannot stop talking about them, but that's because they're so
They do
electric.
they do have stands.
Oh
They do
my
have like
God.
massive stands.
Twitter stands are insane.
Brockhampton was my #1 artist this year on Spotify.
Same.
I didn't predict
No,
that because
it's Kanye.
here's the thing I do with concerts.
Mhm.
I never listen to an artist after I go to their concert.
Yeah, because it's like overkill. It's
Yes.
like, I'm good
But
now.
I haven't
Yes.
I haven't listened to Brockhampton really since October.
Yeah,
I
get your
haven't-
fix.
I haven't listened to Tyler since last November, like for real.
I
You got your fix, man.
I know exactly
haven't
what
listened
you're talking about.
I've listened to Birds once since we went to the Travis Scott show.
Hey, Birds is hard.
Birds by
It is.
Death Grip's underrated.
Huh?
You said the,
Birds by
the Death
Death
Grip
Grips?
song is underrated. Yeah.
That is true. That's
So-
underrated.
So the Camp
Every-
Flogna show for
yeah.
Brockhampton.
So if you want me to keep listening and giving you streams, you know, this one person, don't let me go to a show.
Never tour. So the Brockhampton Flogna show is a pretty great story.
Okay.
There are 4 songs in, and the way they had it set up for the pit is there's like a VIP section and a GA section, but that never actually happened because the Brockhampton stands are insane. They just push through them,
Right.
and everyone had been there. Before them was Earl, so everyone they have a fucking huge crowd already,
Yeah.
and it's 4 songs in. Gummy they opened up with like the set list they did for KC, which is already fucking insane.
Yeah, that was a crazy way to start.
Yeah. So they're on Gummy, the 4th song. And then people are fucking getting trampled in the mosh pit because everyone's going to apeshit, and the fire department has to call the show. They had to postpone it because even before Matt started skirting like a donut, they had to end the show. they had to
Damn.
call it because the fire department was like, guys, people are in danger.
Aw.
He can swerve like a donut.
And I was like,
That's crazy.
it was
that's
nuts.
crazy,
The
'cause
energy was
like-
insane.
Because Brockhampton's like, like the Brockhampton's energy now is like, I'm gay, I'm African, I'm skinny, I'm crazy.
Well, go to that.
Let's go. Let's fucking mosh.
Well, hey, but like that's really cool about them.
It
though.
is super
yeah,
cool.
they're just inclusive.
Like remember the show? Like when we
So
went to the
inclusive.
show, like that crowd was very diverse.
That was the most diverse crowd of a show I've been to, like ever.
Mhm.
There's people I've never seen at any other show.
Go.
Even the Chance show.
If you like Brockhampton, go to Brockhampton show. You will not regret it.
For
Yeah,
real.
it was
That
sick.
great.
It was sick. All right, next.
I'm excited for what they do next.
Iridescence, I think, is underrated because some Brockhampton fans I know they aren't big fans of it, but I get it because it's kind of
It's
weird.
a departure.
It is a departure for sure.
Because, I mean, Amir was like the star of. Amir was the face of Brockhampton.
Yeah.
Eyebrows. Listen to Brockhampton, God, please.
There we go. I co-sign that. Testing ASAP Rocky.
Underrated. Everyone hates it. I love it.
Everyone hates it.
I don't know anyone. I've never met anyone who likes it.
Solidly rated. I really liked it. Grew on me a lot because I really didn't like the middle bits. I thought it really dragged after what's the song before Call Drops? The Kodak song. Is it
Call
Praise?
Drops is on Kodak.
Yeah.
or Kodak's on
What's
Call Drops.
what's the one before that? Because Call Drops
It's
really
not
it really like
Changes.
it
Is
really
it Brother Man?
I think so. Like
Brother
right
Man.
after that, like it started to dip for me. But the more and more I gave it listens, the more and more I less cared about the middle bit because it starts off.
Praise
so
the
well.
Lord. Praise the Lord before Call Drops.
Praise the Lord rules.
You're a corn star. All you fuck is corn parched. Hey,
ASAP
Frank
Rocky's a
Ocean's
good
the GOAT.
lyricist. Yeah, Purity was
that was
fucking
Frank
jam.
Ocean. Frank Ocean said that.
Also,
But Purity is.
Well, I don't know. Like, Kids Turned Out Fine was weird to me. Changes was weird. Guns and Butter I didn't like.
Guns and Butter.
It's a trip hop album. It's not a hip hop album.
Yeah.
It's very experimental.
Distorted Records.
And like, but also like, the Story Records is fire. Everything he's done since then. Because to me, albums are also contextual. Like, it's not just, I can't do just albums. I have to do like the whole package and everything around it. So like all the videos that he did,
The videos were good.
A$AP Rocky has the best videos in hip hop now. He does. The Praise the Lord video that was like half shot in New York and London because Skepta's from London.
That was
Fire.
good.
The Fuck Sleep video.
What was it?
Fire.
I think that song's a little bit overrated.
The Guns and Butter video.
The Guns and that video is tight as fuck.
That video is crazy. He's just
Yeah.
laying on top of a car. Like
Yeah.
he's actually laying on the car, and it's just fucking
He's a madman.
zooming.
I,
Like in the like crazy. Like you should watch. Like we should watch it. But like
I do think it's his weakest project yet.
I don't. I think it's his best.
Ooh.
All right. There we go.
A$AP
Controversy.
Rocky. A$AP Rocky is doing a great job
All right.
with that and Og. Shout out Og. Trees Low Key is signed to Og.
Shout out, dog.
Shout out Og.
All right. Dial-It, Playboy Cardi.
Underrated, because a lot of people don't like it because it's too simple. A lot of people, I don't know. I don't know if it's solidly rated for the wrong reasons or if it's overrated for the same reasons,
Didn't go to
or
listen.
underrated for the same reasons.
Oh, you haven't heard Die-Lit?
No,
Dude.
dude. I honestly do not care that much about Playboy Cardi.
No, it's fine.
I feel
Neither did I until I forgot why. But-
It's because that first one he dropped, I thought it was so like, what is this? Like, this is like nothing music.
It is too. It's like to me still, but Die Lit is like. It's like the epitome of less is more.
Yeah.
And the features are fucking crazy. Like Uzi kills his song. Travis kills his
I
song.
love
Bryson Tiller kills his song.
Did Uzi drop a project this year?
No,
I'm trying to think.
He dropped
Eternal
that
Take.
single.
He dropped New Paddock.
That's what it is.
That
But
song
Eternal
sucks.
Take is supposed to come out too, so that could be in my
Yeah.
that could be in my top 5 by the end of the year, top 10.
I do not like New Paddock at all.
I loved it.
Uzi peaked on his 2016 freshman verse.
Yeah. All right. Hive Mind, the internet.
Did you listen to that?
Yeah, I listened to it. Got heavy on the internet before the show.
I think it's overrated.
I think it's finally rated.
I mean,
don't
I
see
guess.
anyone-
I guess it's fine. This is not for me.
I think the only people
Like,
that
I really
listen
like-
to it at this point are the internet fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like Sid. I really like Steve Lacy. The internet are never gonna lose fans.
Sid is a beautiful woman. I
She
hope
is.
we can all agree on that.
She is, but you know
too.
what? Do you know how big the internet would be? Don't take this the wrong way, of like what I'm saying. The internet would be bigger if Sid fit the mold for what the internet is a band, Nick.
I was gonna say, what is he smiling
Hey,
for?
Sophie, you like the internet a lot, right? Yeah, kind of. That is exactly how I feel about the internet. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like if
Great.
you throw the internet, I'll be like, okay.
I'd rather listen to some Anderson Paak. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah, okay. So what I was gonna say. People like SZA, Rihanna, Beyonce are all bigger than Sid, and her are all bigger than Sid. Why? Because people think they're more attractive.
Sid's fucking.
But
she's a
Sid is,
beautiful woman.
but Sid is fantastic.
Yeah,
She's just
she's
not.
a great performer too.
She's just not conventionally attractive. She doesn't
Yeah.
fit the mold
Yeah.
that, and it's like sucks because they would be so big. Because in terms of talent, she's like a top 3 songwriter. For me, female songwriter singer. Like she's up there with SZA and Rihanna and them, and her and like whoever else is hot. LMI had a good year.
I think if the internet had more traction, like if people,
I think
if OF got her more fans, and if like she was like featured a little bit more on some of the old OF guys shit, because SZA blew up because like she has
because of
that
Top Dog.
TDE.
because of Top Dog.
Yeah,
But Sid's gained more fans just being in the internet than she has being
Yeah.
in OF.
absolutely.
And that's also, I think, because Steve Lacy is a beautiful man.
fact.
Steve Lacy is a beautiful man.
Okay.
Is the cutest rapper Lil Uzi Vert? Is he the cutest rapper?
No
Then who was the cutest rapper?
chance.
Also a good take.
All right. Redemption, J-Rock.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I think it's underrated. It's a really, really, really good album. I feel like J-Rock finally because he had some projects that were cool, but this is like good. And you like ES Tales, right?
Mm.
Yeah. And like the promotion that TDE did for it was really good. Like making it like they made it clear with this album that like with everything around this album that J-Rock was like
And Win's a good turnip song.
Win's on like Win.
That's
yeah.
like a great 2K song, you know?
Yeah, Win's on ESPN and 2K and like we go to like EC like we went to ECU. I'm pretty sure they played that.
Maybe. Yeah, it was
But,
sick.
like yeah, so
It was sick. All right. Stokely and Beware the Book of Eli ski mask.
I think it's hard for Stokely, but Beware the Book of Eli is solidly rated because the label fucked that up, and Ski Mask has not been able to catch a break because of his
You good?
label.
Oh yeah, I'm great. I'm fucking beyond alive right now. I don't listen to Ski Mask that much. I got no disrespect for him.
It's fine.
I never listened to either of those
It
two
was fine,
projects.
but because like Nationwide should have been
Mm-hmm.
a smash hit. Like no, dude. Nationwide should have been the one, but then the label put the feature on it, and fuck it, they just screwed it up. The label screwed up Nationwide because Ski Mask should have had a video for Nationwide like he did for Catch Me Outside. It's frustrating for me because I saw a lot of potential specifically in that record, and that's whatever. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that shit's
real
lame.
real quick, who do you guys think had the weakest feature this year?
The weakest feature
Yeah,
Like of all
speaking
time?
of features, this year.
of all time, like of everything I heard this year, the weakest feature. That's interesting. I never thought about that. The weakest feature of the year. I'll answer that later.
Sicko mode.
That one's, that's dumb.
I'll answer
That's
that.
corny.
I'll answer that later.
So corny.
Yeah.
Matt Champion is blacker than Drake. That's my hot take right now. If Matt
Wow.
Champion had darker skin, he would be more accepted in hip hop than Drake.
Maybe. I'll say maybe to that. All right. DiCaprio 2, GID.
Underrated. Everyone listen to that fucking album.
Huh?
Underrated. Everyone should listen to that fucking album.
GID's hard.
I'll say it's pretty solid because it's getting a lot of. Because like I'd say it's solidly rated. Cause
Yeah.
it's like not amazing, but it's really 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 good.
It's the same way I feel about like Section 8. Like Section 80 is like fucking super
Do you think
solid.
do you think this is a Section 80?
I
Because he's
re-
getting a
I
lot of.
really, really do think it's Section 80.
Because like his biggest here's the thing, his biggest critique, the biggest thing that everyone said about him, about not liking him, is that he sounds like Kendrick.
And he does.
But Kendrick sounds like Andre 3000 and Eminem.
He does.
You know?
Okay. Kendrick Lamar took the good parts, what made Eminem good, and cut out that like staccato bullshit that sounds so bad sometimes. But like for me, like, and it isn't just his voice; it is the flows he does, and he does a lot of the same like production tricks, like the vocal shifting and
Yeah.
that. But it sounds so good in his rhymes and
It's
when he
very
writes about.
refined.
Yeah, he took it and he really I really hope his next project is like his Good Kid, because I think that he's talented as fuck. He's like 12 years old. And he's gonna kill it. JD is gonna kill it.
Yeah, JID's hard.
150 Rum is possibly one of my favorite songs here. I can't stop
That's
listening
a
to
great
it.
song.
That
That's a
fucking
bar fest.
beat
The
is-
album is a bar fest.
That
Strawberries is the best unofficial posse cut. Like it's an
yeah.
unofficial posse
Yeah.
cut. Like J. Cole, Masego,
He had Method Man on
Method Man,
fucking
Method Man and
Hotbox.
Joey Badass.
That is a retarded feature right there. That is insane. That's dirty.
That's hard.
And
That album is sick.
that opening line on Off D's about or is it the one about Off the Zoinkies? All like
Off the
all
Zoinkies.
those nose bars, like put it straight to you know, Mr. Know It All, you know what I know. That was like that reminded me of some Pusha T shit. Maybe it was about Coke, but also that was some real push flow.
It's sick. It's sick.
The Zach Fox feature.
Oh my god.
That's funny. That's
Had me
funny.
in stitches, dude.
That album is crazy.
I like that.
I didn't know it was Zach Fox who tweeted. I was like, that's Zachary Fox, Twitter man. Zachary Fox? No shit. No wonder it's so funny.
Yeah, Zach Fox is the fucking man.
All right.
Shout out Zach Fox. Zach Fox had a great year.
You follow me
Zach
back on
Fox
Twitter,
is becoming.
Zachary Fox.
Zach Fox
We're
is
not there
becoming.
yet. We're not there yet. That's later.
I'm just saying.
That's when we talk about Kitty Beats.
But that's not even on it.
That's
We can do
Save
that.
that.
We can do that. We
Save
can do
that.
that.
Save that.
We can,
Okay.
okay.
Next, we already talked about this one, Oxnard. That's underrated.
Oxnard is underrated.
See both.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
underrated.
it's underrated because it should be like what really puts him onto the scene.
Right.
And maybe it will in time. But like it's a summer album that dropped November.
Right.
Yeah, that the timing of that was pretty bad too,
Mhm.
especially with like.
But the whole thing was to extend the summer.
Yeah.
What a fucking genius! He's playing 4D chess over here, making a summer album in winter, so winter can be summer.
Crazy.
He's a visionary.
All right. Year of the Snitch. Death Grips.
I think it's a little overrated.
I think it's pretty good rated. I don't think it's like. I think it's like a very solid Death Grips album, but compared to like Neighbors on the Moon and Jenny Death and Bottomless Pit,
Neighbors on the moon.
it's it's a very very solid entry to Death Grips, but it isn't
It's
like
cool. It's not the
anything
worst. It's not the
special.
worst. It's not the best.
Yeah,
All right.
It's cool.
East Atlanta Love Letter. 6 Black.
It's
Or 6 Black or Black or
Black.
6 Black.
It's black.
Whatever you call him.
It's black, but for the sake of like clarity, I
Yeah.
always say
6 like
that. So, but that's
no,
tough. That's tough. That's tough. I was gonna say hard.
It's fine to me.
It's cool. It's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. Is he doing this like? I don't know. No one talks about it.
Yeah, no one. I only hear about people making fun of him on Twitter for his name, and that's literally it.
And then he makes merch about it. So
Which is, first of all, good.
Hey,
idea.
It's great merch.
so
Good
he's,
idea.
Hey, he's striving.
Okay.
He's striving.
Prosper. It's cool. It's a good album.
Everything is Love.
Overrated.
The Carters. Yeah.
Overrated.
Ape Shit's
It's
good. that's
just
about it.
I don't like Ape Shit. I think the best song is 713.
Agree. Hard agree.
Yeah. So
All right. Invasion of Privacy. Cardi B.
Fuck Cardi B.
overrated. Not fuck. It's not fuck Cardi B. Not for me.
I'll say fuck Cardi B.
Not for me. Cardi B, I guess, earned her success.
I think Cardi B's big because she fills a niche that isn't filled. Like she
Yeah,
filled a niche.
like
she's
as a woman rapper. Like a woman. Like it's cool.
There aren't enough.
There are plenty.
There aren't enough. There.
There's
No.
too many women rappers.
Here, I'll say this. There's plenty of female rappers.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is,
Gangsta Boo, OG.
there aren't enough people that care.
Yeah.
Because we talked about No Name didn't chart. No Name is one of the best rappers.
She's leagues better than Cardi B.
No Name's a
Leagues
top.
better.
No Name is a top 10 like lyricist, like rapper. It's just because she's not making trap music, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Cardi B was making female trap music, and I mean her songs are like catchy and bangers and stuff. But
yeah, like 2018 is like the year of like Cardi B, like
Yeah,
for real. Like
truly.
she's the best winner this year. I think
I think she's obnoxious. I
she
think
won the year.
some of the production is really stupid and obnoxious, and her fans are obnoxious.
I think Post Malone gets a co on the year.
I think Cardi B is bigger than Post Malone.
I don't think so.
Drake took the biggest L this year. Cardi B took the biggest dub, I believe.
All right.
But like, yeah, on the subject of female rappers, like there are people who are leagues better.
Yeah.
Like people don't even listen to like the OG female rappers like Gangsta Boo from 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, no one
and,
no one
like-
cares about Lil Kim.
No one cares about Lil Kim. Care about Lil Kim,
It's
please.
like hey, top 5. It's like, yo, top 5 female rappers. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Lauryn Hill.
Who else do you like? Who else? Like, what are they gonna say? They're not gonna say Lauryn Hill.
No, they're
They're
not.
not. They
They're
don't know
not.
They don't know who the fuck.
I
that
don't even
is.
like Lauryn Hill that much.
I love Lauryn Hill,
Props.
but don't go to a Lauryn Hill concert.
Hey Nick, care about Lil Kim.
Fucking babe. Sophie, care about Lil Kim, please.
What?
Care about Lil Kim.
Okay.
She's a girl rapper.
All right, PSA. There we go.
All right.
Care about Lil Kim, everybody.
Care
Alright.
about. Hey, care
I love
about.
you.
Okay, female rappers. I don't know. Do we have any more on the list?
We have a shit ton more on the list.
Do we have any more female rappers on the list? That's
No.
what I'm saying. Okay, yo, there is more than Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. There is Rhapsody. There is Tierra Whack. There is No Name. There is Jean Doe. She's more of a singer. She's like a singer rapper though. There is I know who I'm thinking of, but I can't like think of it.
You
Whatever.
made your point. You made your point here.
But like, yeah, dude, like just go find some. Oh, there's the Buttress.
The Buttress. She's a thing.
The Butters.
She exists.
Is she exist?
All right.
Go listen. Go. Females.
All right, pal. We're gonna move on.
I'm just saying.
All right. Tarantino 2 and Young Sinatra. Logic.
Logic's overrated, but for the wrong reasons.
What do you mean?
Logic raps his ass off. I'll never give him that. He raps his ass off, and usually his albums aren't offensively bad, but people pretend like he's some sort of like golden boy, but he puffs his chest so much. Like, dude, you don't need to be hip hop as fuck. You don't need to have every member of the Wu-Tang Clan people know you're hip hop. just own what you're doing and just be okay with being Logic. Just like stop trying to puff your chest up, be this gangster rapper because you're not, and everyone sees it.
Yeah.
He raps his dick off. The Wu-Tang track is good.
But it comes across as corny almost.
Yeah, he always corny 'cause he's always trying to prove himself.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't need to.
I can listen to a Logic song and I'll be like, cool.
Yeah, he's not offensively bad. He's
But
not like a fucking stain.
But I can't listen to 2 Logic songs in a fucking row. Like, slow your roll there, bud.
Never open your album off with a Rick and Morty skit, or no one will listen to it.
Except for your fans.
Except for Rick and Morty fans
like
and
your
Logic
diehard
fans.
fans who also watch. I love Rick and Morty, but like.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, shout out, good show.
Yeah, that's a good show.
All right, next we have a star that turned into a superstar this year, and that was with Astroworld. We got Travis Scott.
I think it's a little I don't know. That's hard for me. It's a little overrated, but like it's a great album.
Slightly overrated. That
It's
album
just
grew
ever
me a
so
fuck
ever
ton, too.
so slightly.
That album had the same effect as Testing did. 'Cause, like this was like just kind of like meh,
It's
but then I was like, it's good.
like we talk about the third album thing a lot. You know,
I think Astroworld's sick.
it is.
Yeah, it is sick.
I think it's underrated. Because I think Sicko Mode was the only song that like really blew up.
R.I.P.
Yosemite.
Screws a jam.
Yeah.
Yosemite blew up,
Yeah, that song's
but most
Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean sick.
Coffee
but
Bean's
like
OG.
most albums only have like one radio song, or you know,
Yeah, I
or
don't
like
know.
one or
And
two.
Sicko Mode didn't just it fucking exploded.
Yeah, it's big.
Sicko Mode's
It's a-
fucking huge.
It's a top 5 song of the
like
year.
Mo Bamba huge.
Yeah, it's bigger than Mobamba.
It is. It is now.
It's a top 5 song of the year.
Thank God.
But
Yeah,
like
I
Sicko
knew that
Mode-
when I heard it.
But like Carousel's hard. Stargazing's hard.
Yeah, those are two.
Stargazing was the inspiration for the damn name of the show.
Yeah, even though okay, the name of the show we like came up with this show like the week Astroworld came out.
Yeah, we were driving. I went to this radio thing at Northwest Missouri State, and we were driving to Maryville to get my stuff or something. And we were listening to Astroworld, and I had this idea to do this radio show here. So we started talking about it, and like Stargazing was the placeholder name, and we still haven't changed it.
Our
so.
thing was because we knew it was gonna be like a radio show, so we're like, oh, this is what we're gonna try to get a nighttime slot, and you're gonna listen to it while you're like going out on a drive
Brilliant.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's not a radio show.
Yeah, now it's
just
a
like-
podcast.
Yeah,
It's
now
like
it's-
listening to music in your car.
Clarify,
listening
it
to
was
talking
never a
about
radio
music.
show.
It was. The first 2 episodes was a
They
radio
were
show.
never on the radio.
Not
We're on the
yet.
beat.
we're on the student radio.
Not
Student
yet.
radio.
It's an app. It's an online.
We'll get on
It's
96.
online radio.
It's online radio.
But
It's
it
still
wasn't
radio.
like
Online radio is
radio.
still radio.
Anyway,
We'll be on 106.1. Just wait.
the whole reason we're called Stargazing Podcast is because we came up with the idea for this while listening to Astroworld.
Yeah.
So there you
I'll,
go.
I'll,
The-
okay.
the
I won't-
rollout was good.
I won't say it's overrated because without it, Stargazing Radio wouldn't be called Stargazing Radio.
Yeah, we'd be called like the Prector Factor or something. I don't know. That was bad.
The Precht effect. That's not
The
his
Precht
name.
Effect. There we go.
I like that. For the record, good name.
The Precht Effect. Let's change it.
Let's make the whole show. Let's make the marketing of the show based around Nick, who's never.
I quit.
No, don't say that.
Oh,
If you quit, we don't have a show anymore.
True.
I know.
Nick's the heart and soul, dude.
Nick
That-
is the heart
he's
and
the
soul
heart and
and
soul.
mind. We're just kind of we're just the
Possibly the
face.
veins, where's the fingers? And the
We're
lips.
just the body. Nick's
Well, if
all of
Isaiah
the
leaves, we don't have a show either.
Nick's all of the inner workings of the show. We are the vessel.
Vessel by 21 Pilots overrated.
Ooh,
Actually,
I
no,
didn't
no,
listen
no.
to it.
I'll be
But you
honest
did.
here.
Didn't you? Steven, did you listen to the Vessel album?
Vessel's is old. That's like. that was
Oh.
What was the one that came out this year?
Trench.
Yeah, I was thinking of Vessel. My bad. They're both overrated.
Oh,
I
But
don't know.
Trent is good. I just hate Twin Pilots. I'll never admit that's not a bad album.
I think they're cool. I think their fans are in it though.
I like Astroworld a lot. I don't think it's overrated because
Albums-
everyone heard it.
It's a
and
good
it's,
album.
and it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's
Yeah.
great.
21 Pilots, yeah, their fans were in their stuff. So anyway,
Like Rick and Morty.
there you go.
That's true too.
Full circle.
I'm embarrassed to tell. Sometimes I'm just like, no, I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I do. I do.
Just to avoid the conversation.
I see every episode.
All right, here we go. FM Vince Staples.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I don't know. It should be. I think it should be bigger.
It's cool.
'Cause
It's cool.
It's very main. Like it's very like. I think it's like there should be some radio bops. Like feels like summer with Ty Dolla $ign.
Mm-hmm. Ty Dolla $ign
Fun.
sings his ass off.
Ty Dolla $ign is underrated
That is a fucking fact.
because he doesn't. Because people don't appreciate what he does.
But it's sick. I think it's fair. I would say FM's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair. I think it's fair to say it's fair. I just think it's underrated.
All right. Kamikaze Eminem.
Fuck that album.
Overrated.
Overrated as
It should have had a moment and died. It should have had a moment because it's Eminem. That's fine. He's allowed that because he's Eminem. He earned that.
It was better than Revival. I'll give it that.
That is a very low bar, but it is a bar that
Yeah.
needs to be set for
Yeah.
Eminem.
That's like saying paste is better than mud. Like, okay,
What?
what?
Paste is better than mud.
Yeah, it's like if you're eating mud. It's like saying paste is better than eating
Oh.
paste is better than eating mud.
or a shit, but the shit with salt on it.
Okay.
Listen, Kamikaze's weird because there are some good songs on it, but like Venom ruins the album for me, and some of the other shit in the
Is
middle.
Venom on
ruins
that
it.
album?
Yeah, it's the closer. Fuck Venom. Venom is the worst
Trash.
song of the year.
Yeah.
Venom's a horrible song. It was a cool movie though.
New
Kill
Eminem.
Shot's the best song. Eminem dropped this year and it's even on the fucking album.
All right.
Is it?
That's enough Eminem hate. We don't like Eminem and Drake of the show.
I mean,
The
Eminem's
first two Eminem products are
Eminem's
fucking
fine.
classics.
The first,
Yeah.
the first three.
I'll give you that.
Eminem shows hard, yeah.
I like Relapse a lot.
Relapse is one that I get people saying they like it.
I
I,
like it.
don't personally, but it isn't
Yeah, Relapse is
offensively
weird.
bad.
It's weird.
It
I
it
like
is
Relapse.
weird. It's not horrible.
All right.
But it's
My Dear Melancholy, The Weeknd.
overrated.
I'm not a big The Weeknd fan, honestly.
Okay. I would say it's
That's
I would say it's
that's underrated. People who don't like The Weeknd are underrated. That's fine. I don't know anyone who doesn't. Do you have an opinion on The Weeknd?
He's
like-
he's
is it-
like a
are you-
moody J. Cole.
To you?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I don't
Okay,
I
that's
don't
a little different than what I thought. Whoa.
I
what?
don't think he's like I don't think he's like a fucking
You don't think
fraud.
he's MJ on ecstasy?
He's just I don't think he's I don't think he's not talented. I think he's got talent. I just think people act like he's like this fucking moody messiah who makes these
He
awesome
is.
dark trap beats
He
and
does- he
passed out
is.
coke. And he does it
He's
alright.
a vampire, dog.
I don't think he's that great though.
Okay.
That's okay.
His hair's cool as fuck.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay.
And didn't he fuck Ariana Grande?
He did.
Massive props for that.
Maybe.
Shout out come on the
No,
show.
No. Selena Gomez.
Hey.
Shout out Selena Gomez too.
Okay. Where do I go next from
Okay.
that? Let's go into let's talk about did you hear Loose by Jack Harlow?
No.
It's very good.
It's one of his favorites.
I like it a lot.
Jack Harlow's
It's great.
cool.
He's
I'll
cool.
put some shit in you guys.
He's from Louisville. What do you say?
Are you guys on to Milo?
Budding Ornithologist.
Yes.
It's a fire album.
Fucking
That's a fire album. That's underrated.
Milo is easy. Top 10 lyricist right now. Maybe even number one. Not
for
Milo's
me.
tight as fuck.
There
Not
we go.
number one, but it's his style of rap is very unconventional.
It is. His
Okay.
production's insane.
It's dumb hard.
All
Yeah,
right.
I fuck with that.
Drip Too Hard, Lil Baby and Gunna.
Overrated.
Way overrated.
That is kind of dumb.
Never even wanted
Don't
or
even
good.
You
felt
didn't even-
convicted
you
to
didn't even
listen to Lil
consider it,
Baby.
did you?
It's
I-
charting. And it's
I
charting.
said I have no need to listen to the song, and so I did not.
I like the song "Drip Too Hard." That's fine, but like, I mean, I don't. But I'm not gonna like
I
play
prefer
it.
Ric Flair drip over that.
Oh,
Refer Drip sick. That's sick. Okay, we got what do we got? How much we got left? All right, we gotta speed through this then. All right, Goodbye and Good Riddance, Juice World.
no, overrated.
Oh,
The album's overrated. Juice WRLD's not, but the album is.
I meant to say
Well,
overrated.
I guess the album's solidly rated. No one cares. No one should care. The singles are good.
I'll say Juice WRLD's a phase. He's a product of the times we're in right now, and I
Yeah.
think he'll phase out.
You said Lucid
Unless-
Dreams was huge though. That's still in the top 10.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
solidly rated. That's fine. There's a little more. I don't know. You like what you like, I guess.
All right, we're gonna kind of speed through these last ones, sadly. But okay, 6ix9ine. Fuck 6ix9ine. Okay.
Fuck 6ix9ine. Not even it. Lil Pump is a better lyricist than 6ix9ine, and no one should have to be a worse lyricist than Lil Pump. And that's
Dude, I
my
don't
opinion on it.
Dog, I don't even care about lyrics. 6ix9ine just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like dog.
Fuck 6ix9ine. Okay.
I don't care.
All right, Hobo Johnson.
Hobo Johnson, I thought I hated him until I watched him live, and now I don't hate him. I don't think he's great, but I like. He's very, very interesting.
I appreciate that he's unique.
Yeah.
Very unique.
I'll see where this goes.
You see where Hobo Johnson goes?
I'll see where it goes
Yeah.
before I try it again.
Okay.
Because if it's a thing that just happens, then like I'm not gonna
I honestly hope not. I hope he stays
I'm not gonna
around.
invest time
All right, Lil Peep.
over him.
I'll say underrated because I'm a Lil Peep fan. I'll say that very much.
All right. I think he's fine. He definitely blew up after he died, though.
Yeah.
100%. He's like in like the top 100 on Spotify
For
right
no
now.
reason.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
insane.
dog.
Yeah, it was because he died. That was crazy.
R.I.P. Lil Peep though.
All right.
Yeah, I
Lil
mean,
Peep. That's
sucks.
a good Billie Eilish.
Great. I can't wait for her to be 20. She's gonna be so sick. No, dude. She's gonna be-
I'm thinking it for you know.
She's gonna be fire.
Billie Eilish is a babe, and her music is really good.
She's sick. Billie Eilish is sick. Yeah.
should see me in the crowd.
Yeah.
She's 16.
Billie Eilish is 16.
No,
Yeah.
she's fucking not.
Yeah, she is.
Can we edit the part out where I called her a babe? Can we get rid of that? She's 16. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, she's younger than us. That's weird.
No way.
She's
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's fire. She's like a prodigy. Her and her
Yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Raised
that
LA.
makes it better to me.
That was a mind.
That's
fuck.
why. That's why I said can't wait till she's 20.
Yeah.
Because in 4 years
Yeah,
she's gonna be like
She's
crazy.
sick. She's gonna be huge.
Oh, so I'll be
She's-
22. I'll be 22, Billy.
The princess of misery pop.
She's from Missouri.
No, misery.
Oh.
Misery pop like her Juice WRLD. It's
Okay,
like-
yeah. I see.
Okay. All right.
She's better than Juice WRLD.
All right.
Yes.
Then we'll do producers real quick, and then we'll jump into. I know Seth wants to talk about his group. So, Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats is fire. Kenny Beats had a great year. Kenny Beats produced an entire project for Key. He dropped the song with fucking Zach Fox.
Yep.
Square Up.
That is a power move right there.
That's a classic song.
Square.
That's a classic song. He's done beats for he did all of FM with Vince Staples.
Yeah.
He did a song with JPEG Mafia. He was interviewed by the Needle Drop.
What song?
I forgot what it's called, but it's on JPEG Mafia's SoundCloud.
Gang.
He's everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear who was it? It was someone. Oh, he did all over like Rico Nasty, like a lot of stuff with Rico Nasty.
Listen, Rico Nasty, please.
I wouldn't be surprised if we hear like fucking Schoolboy Q over Kenny Beats
babe.
soon,
Let me sick.
like something like that.
Take Keith.
Next,
Thank you. Next.
overrated.
That's overrated too.
Yeah, I mean that song's fine, but to be the
The
biggest
meme.
song,
The meme. Thank you. Next. I hate. Is that a meme? Is that what you call it?
Is it a meme
Just
or
a
is it
Twitter
like just
quotable.
or is it
Yeah.
or is it just an idea and like it's just like now it's a characteristic of.
I saw
some-
this girl who'd been dating this dude for like 3 years, right? And they broke up like within the last 2 weeks. And last night in her Snapchat story said, "Thank you. Next. Hit me up."
like,
It's like,
dog.
this is dumb.
Fuck.
That is major
off.
cringe.
That's so dumb.
Don't do that. That's just disrespect. No one's gonna date her. Fuck. Do not date that
It's like
girl.
that's
Yeah.
not
It said,
not
"Hit me
appealing.
up."
That's not appealing
What?
at all.
Fuck no. Be a sad girl. Those are the real gems. Right, baby? Yeah.
Hell, fucking yeah.
There we go. Okay. I guess we'll close it off with the Metro Boomin tape. That was cool.
Metro Boomin, I think he's
That
still
was
come up.
that was underrated because that was a producer like that was an album from a producer and everything like made sense. It was all cohesive. It wasn't just like a bunch of beats, a bunch of rappers get on the beats, and then that's the album. It's I sequenced this specifically this way. I made this beat like follow this. Like an element from one track is copied over to the next. Like from that Travis Scott song into that 21 Savage song.
That was dope.
Fire. That
21
was,
Savage
that
should
is
do
a
a
fire
more
album.
ASMR though, for real.
Yeah,
That was fire. Yeah. He's bringing whispering back in rap, like the Yin Yang Twins. That was dope. Mama, let me whisper in your ear.
All right.
Ooh, real quick, DJ Drama fucking killed it on DiCaprio too. I haven't heard it from DJ Drama
Hell yeah.
in years, but he killed it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Michael I am. shout out.
Anything? Is there anything we missed? You think?
Taboo's album of the year. Listen to Milo, and listen to fucking JPEG Mafia, please God.
No, we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we hit it. Nick, how much time we got?
Seth?
Seth, shout out your band.
My name is Seth Harvey. You can follow me on Twitter at _Seth_Harvey_. I tweet a lot. You can follow me and my friend Aiden Regis's hip hop group on Twitter at Names2. The group is called Names2 Permanent. In the description of our Twitter, you can buy our merch. Stream Jeff Goldblum. We'll
The
have
merch-
an album out soon.
The merch is cool. Jeff Goldblum is also cool.
We've got socks,
Shout out Jeff Goldblum.
stickers,
Jeff
shirts.
Goldblum is underrated.
We will have them
It
on.
is-
We will have them both on for an interview here.
Let me tell you
soon.
what, Aiden Regis
Eventually.
is. I
Eventually.
love that guy. I love that guy. He's a little camera shy, but he's gonna kill it because I love that guy, and he'll like you guys.
Sounds good.
I'm glad.
Sounds good. So that's Seth Harvey is our special guest this episode. Isaiah to my right, Nick in the studio, and I didn't catch your name. Sophia, Seth's girlfriend.
My baby Sophia in there.
She's here as well.
Underrated.
Shout out.
What's up?
Underrated. There we go.
Outfit looking so good, babe.
Shout out Sophia.
Thanks.
That was our year in review here on the Stargazing podcast. Thank you for listening. We love you all. Have a good one.
Killed it.
Cool. Good. That was fun.
It was very, very fun.
And that's something that I really respect from like all artists. The willingness and the ability to dump your whole life into your art. Because great art doesn't just happen. It's like as genius as Kurt Cobain was, like he had to develop it.
Yeah.
Like that's a developed genius. So it was very cool to see just how he progressed.